What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. As we all know, the Blackout beta has officially come to an end. It's looking pretty solid, but that does not mean it will remain good, consistent, and doesn't even necessarily mean it'll succeed. Today, I want to discuss Blackout and why it's going to succeed, and why it wouldn't. Let's get right into this one. First, I'll get into the bad, and then I'll go into the good. I'll start with the armor, which is a bad thing. It's really pissing off a lot of people, and I can't blame them. While armor is perfectly serving its purpose in Blackout, it's just too much. It's essentially the deciding factor in gunfights, setting the weapon you're using as well as the skill of the player aside. That's frustrating, because yes, it's supposed to add extra protection, but is it too much? I think so. Level 3 armor in Blackout is almost like God mode. It's hard to come across, thankfully, but it's still there and available for other players to get. So let's say you're running a Vapor loadout and you actually found some decent attachments and perks to run with it. You're feeling confident, yeah, your chances of going far are good. If you run into somebody with level 3 armor and you have level 1 armor or something, or no armor at all, it's over for you. Outgunned, outplayed, out of luck. Unfortunately, armor isn't the only bad thing about Blackout. There's also loot distribution. Not looting itself, but when you kill an enemy, the way the loot drops is through some duffel bag, and you open it and navigate through it using the D-pad. It just takes too long to look through and pick loot from the guy you killed. Sadly, as much as I hate to say it, Fortnite has them there with loot distribution. Blackout should have what they do, where their loot drops around their corpse and it's easier to look through like that. Of course, the duffel bag is more realistic and definitely more of a COD thing, but this is an issue that could get people to stop playing after some time. This also is a deciding factor on how long you survive. You might as well get lucky with where you land and get some good shit, and go as long as you can. Looting enemies is just too much and can get you killed way too easily. There are other issues, like some of the textures looking like clay and unrealistic and not Call of Duty, as well as connection, because many people, including myself, have been kicked from a few games, and I'm convinced that it's not my connection because I actually have some pretty damn good connection. There was even an issue where on Friday we couldn't even install the game file for Blackout if you're an Xbox player, but those are beta issues that I fully believe won't be here at launch. So those are just beta issues, and I'm sure COD will realize this and hopefully fix those by launch. If not, yeah, it's going to be a shit show, but those are just common issues that COD is looking for in the beta. That's why they put the game in beta altogether, to look for issues like that, and hopefully they actually capitalize while they can and still fix these. Okay, now that that's out of the way, here's why Blackout is fantastic. I'll start off with this. It's refreshing. Yes, a Call of Duty game in 2018 is refreshing, believe it or not. It's been so long since we've seen a good Call of Duty, and I think this is the year. I know, every year we're more hopeful than ever, but this year has gotta be it. Multiplayer beta was a blast, Blackout beta was a blast, and that's still not everything we can expect from the full game. We still need to see zombies, and there's going to be so much more to see in the multiplayer and Blackout. We still need to see if there will be skins, the maps, calling cards, supply drops or no supply drops, etc., etc. It is just my opinion on the Blackout and multiplayer betas, but many other people agree with me on how great Blackout is thus far. Even Keemstar may be changing Friday Fortnite to Friday Blackout, because Fortnite doesn't approve of Friday Fortnite, and if this gets bigger and bigger than their skirmish or whatever, that's definitely going to stick it to Epic, and I really hope he does it. I'm all for it. Doubt I could hang with the best, so I'll just stay a viewer. It's a great concept. Another reason I love Blackout, and one of my favorite parts, is another reason I think it'll succeed, and that's the inclusion of zombies. It's crazy. I don't think we've ever seen zombies in a multiplayer setting. It's other players as well as zombies, making it just a little more challenging and a lot more fun. I'm not sure what it was, but there was some giant creature found roaming the map, and I hope we find out what it is. There are also mystery boxes, and even a ray gun. I want to see the thunder gun as well. I don't know how that would sit in the whole Blackout and Battle Royale setting, but still, ray gun, zombies, box, whoever did this, I love you, I appreciate you, you deserve a raise and a Nobel Peace Prize. A variety of weapons, perks, vehicles, and everything in between is definitely helping Blackout's cause. Not looking at you, Armor. Weapons from every category, whether it's an assault rifle, a shotgun, pistol, you name it. Many perks like Dead Silence, Looter, you get the point. They added a lot. It's great because they could have done an ICR, Rampart, Mog 12, GK5, and a pistol or two, but nah. They went with the variety and it's wonderful. Attachments too. You can get attachments for your weapons too. Hopefully we can somehow get camos in there, maybe getting them from supply drops for specific weapons, and when you pick that weapon up, the camo will be equipped. I don't know, just a suggestion. Camo or not though, they did good with the variety. Quick little side note, Blackout's beta was actually one of the most viewed games being streamed this weekend, and even pulled in more views than Fortnite. So maybe that meme about Call of Duty's Twitter telling Fortnite to pack it up isn't a meme. Yeah, seems pretty legit. And now my final reason for thinking Blackout has a chance at succeeding, it's the map. The locations, the size, colors, graphics, and everything in between came together to give us the largest multiplayer map in Call of Duty history. I mean, we have Nuketown, firing range, estates, and one of the spots that's becoming one of my personal favorite loot spots, Rivertown. It looks beautiful, decently sized locations, and Nuketown actually being nuked is brilliant. So the map concept is good, although I do think it needs more spots, which I'm sure they'll add as time passes and the full game actually comes out. Now, to answer the question as to if it will succeed or not, probably yes. I sure as hell hope so. It's a good time for it to release too, with Fortnite becoming repetitive and annoying to a lot of people. There will be a lot of people playing Fortnite still, but hopefully more playing Blackout. Call of Duty has definitely worked their magic with this so far, and things are looking good. And that's actually not everything there is to see yet. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll just have to stay tuned. Also, if anybody is wondering, you can delete the beta game file. The full game will be on a different new file. And that's all I have to say regarding Blackout today. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you played Blackout. Whether you liked it or you didn't, if you played it, at least you gave it a try. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you dropped a like, maybe a comment, and subscribed for more, as well as followed me on my Twitter, as I'm trying to build that up with this channel too. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.